Hey, Pittsburgh friends, this is Miss Stacy. We are reviewing Tuesday's math homework. Fill in the blank to make each statement true. 4,500 times 1/10. So we know that we are going to be decreasing the value by 1/10. So we will move the decimal point to the left one place. So we are going to have a value, a product of 450. Okay, here we're going to decrease the value by 100. So we're going to move the value to the left 2 times. So our product is 33 75/100. We are decreasing the value by 10. So we're moving the decimal point to the left once. So our value will be 48 53/100. And finally, we are decreasing this value by 1,000. Move the decimal point to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So our value is 1 58/1000. Penelope sells lemonade in her neighborhood. She sold 9 pints on Monday and 7 quarts on Tuesday. How many cups of lemonade did Penelope sell on Monday and Tuesday combined? And so we know that we're going to have to be doing some conversions because they're using pints, quarts, and cups. So we have to convert the pints into cups and the quarts into cups. So they're giving us the conversion of 1 quart is equal to 2 pints and 1 pint is equal to 2 quarts. So we will convert the quarts before we start with the cups. Okay, so we're going from 7 quarts, and we can take it a step at a time. We're going to go to pints. And how many pints are in 1 quart? And remember, this is when you can illustrate the gallon man. So we know that there are 4 queens, which would represent the 4 quarts. And each queen has 2 princesses, which are the pints. So 2 pints per quart. And each princess has 2 cats. So 2 cups. Right, so we know that there are 2 pints per quart. So we're going to go from quarts to pints, so the large unit to the small unit. So we are going to multiply by 2, and we will have 14 pints. Now we have to include the 9 pints. So 14 pints plus 9 pints will give us 23 pints. And we need to know how many cups are in 23 pints. Well, we know that there are 2 cups in a pint, 2 cups in a pint. So we're going to multiply by 2 and we get 46. So there are 46 cups of lemonade. Sorry about that. All right, next. A box has a length of 3 feet, a width of 6 feet, and a height of 6 feet. What is the volume of the box? And we know that we can find the volume by multiplying length times width times height, or the area of the base, which is length times width times height. So we have a length of 3 feet, width of 6 feet, and a height of 6 feet. So we have 3 times 6, 18. And 18 times 6 is 108. And remember, this is volume and it's in feet. So we will include cubic feet. So it's 108 cubic feet. Kimberly, Jason, and Helen raised money for a school fundraiser. Kimberly raised $15.45. Jason raised 3 times as much as Kimberly and Helen raised $5.35 more than Jason. And we want to know how much money did Helen raise. So we first need to find out how much Jason raised, because Jason raised 3 times as much as Kimberly. So to find that out, we're going to multiply $15.45 times 3 to find Jason's amount that he raised. So this is Kimberly's amount. And we now have Jason's amount that he raised. So we have to find Helen. Helen raised $5.35 more than Jason. So we are going to add $5.35 because she has more than Jason. So Helen raised a total of $51.70. A multiplication problem is shown below. The product is 376 6/10. What is the missing digit? And to find the missing digit, we could divide. So if we are going to be dividing, so we will be using division because it would be the inverse of multiplication. And we are going to use 376 6/10 divided by 13 4500. But we also know that we have to convert this decimal into a whole number. So to do that, you're going to have to multiply by 100, and you would get 1,345. And so we have to multiply the dividend by 100, and we would get 37660. So 37,660. So we're going to use partial quotients. So we're going to have to do side math because it's large numbers that we are dealing with. So I want to try 2 times 1,345. All right, so that would be 2,690, but we have to include this 0, so we also have to include a 0 here. So 20 times 1,345 is 26,900. Subtract. All right, so let's try 1,345 times 5. So we have 6,725, and we multiplied that by 5, and we subtract. Oh, sorry. We could just keep the 10 and make it 10. Excuse me, 10 minus 6 is going to give us 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. So we have 4,035. So if we've used 2 and got 2,690, we've used 5 and got 6,725, we have to go somewhere in the middle. So let's try 3. $15, $13, $10, and $4. That works. And we have no remainders. So add the partial products and we have 28. So we know that 13 and 4500 times 28 equals 376 6/10. So if we wanted to check, which we should, we would go ahead and multiply to make sure that our product does equal this. So the missing number is 8. Finally, we are going to select all of the expressions that have a value greater than 4,578. So we know that we are going to look at each of these because we're using multiplication of this same value. So we're going to compare all of these to 1. That's right. So 3/2 is greater than 1, and we want a greater value, so A would be correct. 6/7 is less than 1, so it is not greater than 1. 2/3 is less than 1, so this will not be greater than that product. 9/4 is greater than 1, so this will be greater than that product. And 37/37 is equivalent to 1, so it is not greater. So the ones that will apply are A and D. All right, make sure you're hitting up your teacher with some questions. And until next time.